And I need to turn my lights on. Of course I do. Hello everyone. How are you doing this afternoon? Welcome in and welcome back to the channel. So I got some neat things.
Hi, Zev.
Hi Augie. How you doing? Glad to see ya. Missed you this morning, but I hope that you had a good day. So yeah, I got a few things in through the post this morning, during this morning's live stream, and they were these, my glasses chain. So I've got these attached to my computer glasses, and then I've got green and purple gems and little fairy flowers attached to my regular glasses. So this way this way I can keep both around my neck and I don't have to worry about ever forgetting to switch glasses again. I like it. Augie, you like the glasses chain? Thank you. These are from Etsy. They're from a creator called The Shiny Box. And they are a UK-based creator, so, you know, they didn't get shipped from overseas or anything. But yeah, they're really, I like them. And they're a lot better looking than, you know, the cheapo ones that you can get on Amazon or wherever. So I think they make sense. But how was your day, Augie? Did you have a good morning? What'd you get up to? I'm just gonna go ahead real quick in the background here and load up The Sims while we're waiting for people to trickle in. And just to let you all know, as a reminder, this is a, actually I'll remind you all of that later, but as a special reminder, Thursdays, which is tomorrow, Thursdays and Fridays, we do not have daytime streams. Instead, we have evening streams. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. UK time, is Minecraft, my Portal Project challenge. And then we have Friday night, Minecraft again, with my son, Paul, who plays his creative world, building whatever his little, you know, whatever his brain can come up with. So that is for the rest of this week. And next week, just as another reminder to you all, Monday and Wednesday next week, there's no live streams at all. on those 2 days because Monday I'm traveling over to Manchester, and on Wednesday I've got a thing with Paul's College because the year is winding up very, very soon, and it's a coffee morning so that I can talk with the staff about what things Paul wants to do after college ends, after he graduates college this year. So that's going to be like, it literally starts at 10 o'clock in the morning and goes on until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So there's just no way that I'm going to be able to do a morning stream or an afternoon stream because I won't get home until late in the afternoon. So, but we are going to have on a Tuesday a morning and afternoon live stream next week. And then, of course, next week will be the usual Thursday and Friday live streams as well. Augie, you had a great morning. You bought Mrs. O's Mother's Day and birthday presents. Nice. I hope she really enjoys them. So, during the break, I went for a walk. I walked just over 4,500 steps. So I'm a little bit short of my 5,000 step goal for the day. But after this stream, I'm going to go out and just like walk around the block, which will get me that 500 steps easy. So yeah, I'm doing well for the break, or for my steps, but I hurt my jaw during the break, and I'm not quite sure what I did to it, but it was fine until I went and got lunch. And because while I went for my walk, whoa, my browser just completely crashed. Give me 1 second. That was a bit weird. Okay, there we go. It's working now. That was odd. But anyway, yeah, during the break when I was walking, I walked up to a local cafe and got a bacon and egg sandwich. And since I ate that sandwich, this side of my jaw is like really sore for some reason. So I'm gonna try not to move my mouth more than necessary while we do today's live stream, and I'm just gonna have to be careful, not to open my mouth too widely for the rest of today, just to make sure that it doesn't it doesn't get too painful. I might have to take some painkillers after stream, but it's fine. I'm also gonna turn the light on above me, so give me 1 second. There we go. That's a little bit better as far as the lighting situation. I've got a key light in front of me, and I'm thinking I've got another one, and I think that after the for now, this one key light will work, but I'm thinking that after I finish decorating in here, I'm gonna strip off all the wallpaper, paint, and everything. And once this room is fully decorated, I'll put the other key light behind my monitor so that y'all get, so it's a little bit more lit up for you all. Augie, does that mean I'm not going to be able to talk? No, I nothing will stop me ever from talking. Nothing will make me stop talking unless, like they have to wire my jaw shut or something, which, I mean, yeah. And even then, I'll probably still talk. I'll just talk through a clenched jaw or something, It'll be fine. Okay, so my friends. But yeah, Augie, I really hope that Mrs. O enjoys her Mother's Day and birthday presents. I'm sure she will. Also, I saw your keychains that you're making, that you posted over in the Discord, and absolutely love it. So you're going ahead with the idea of the little keychain library then? I personally think it's a good idea. I like it. So, my friends, for those of you who are just dropping in, if you've never been to a Work With Me live stream before, this is it. Let me go into our proper co-working live stream. And basically what this is, or what we do, is there we go. We do 20 minutes worth of focusing and 15 minutes of break. During the focus sessions, my microphone is muted, and we follow our Sims around the household and just see what they get up to as we get our heads down and we tick things off of our to-do list for the day. Now, this entire household here is full of Sims that are subscribers or members, that's paid members of YouTube at tier 2 or above, or paid subscribers over on Twitch of tier 1 or above. And yeah, if you'd like your Sim to be put into the household, just hit the join button on YouTube or the subscribe button on Twitch. And your Sim more than welcome to join in. Augie, you currently in? What are your current? Wait, I've lost. I'm lost. Oh, you currently are going with the keychain thing. Sorry, my brain just decided to like go bleh on me, which it often does. Let's be honest. All right, so I'm going to put 20 minutes on the clock, my friends. And during our breaks, we're probably just gonna chat, talk about gaming news if there is any. We already talked about the main gaming news for today, which is the upcoming Sims 4 base game update that's happening next week. More on that next week as well. I can't hit the word. I can't type. I cannot type the word timer. It's fine. Augie, you're still planning on doing the keychain library. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good idea, and I'm looking forward to you spreading the joy of keychains to all of your neighbors. Bees, hi. How are you? Glad to see ya. Right, my friends. 20 minutes on the clock. Let's get some work done. I think that we will start off by following. Let's follow my Sim self, just for the sake of it, just to see what he gets up to.
Marble Tarbahe Farbina.
Eno Planar.
Orbitalk.
Whoops, there we go.
Etzna.
Bees, you're doing work. I hear ya. I hear ya. I know all about work. All right then, my friends, let's do this. 20 minutes on the clock. I'm going to mute the microphone, and I will catch up with you all in 20 minutes. See you then. Boop.
Oh, Yibs. Oh, Bisha. Free Bono. Carzini Saquinario. Orphan. Kabura. Pomeray. Lenarget Meebe. Shwe Bow. Jorpy Sweb. Asana Zilnabe. Alphanes. Simonis Arrow. Yeah.
Friba. Larazoi.
Jaruk.
Philibuk.
Wait, nay. Aha.
Yibs. Yibs. Yeah. Webney. Axum. Oh, Yaba. voulez-vous? Yeah. Ooh, suave. Lurv.
Oh, Cardool.
Ah. Oh, Jerba. Warble. Ah. Ah. Uh-huh. Yabba. Yibsy. Fadish. Usma, Vadish. Ah. Hmm. Hmm. Ho ho. Hey. Yeah. Torbo, Demaza, Fubim Skooma. Genuix Flan. Sabe. Domodan. How will Vine Zaphis? Yanabi Stulain? Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Huh.
Did they?
Hmm.
Choba Quimsba. Beba Zimboy. Arben Duba.
Oh.
Vine Nuch Quos.
Quinarb Merves Drobel. Flari Griha. Galba Limna Glenk. Chimre Parla Dimp. Saya.
Ah, Fanaya. Ooh, Fanchip Kefaya.
Tenebib Meepu. Quimba. Golarga Stumse. Yef. Hargrib Sekalau. Yifla Pashushi. Frina de Yankee. Ravuda.
Buster Bood, Wafatun Rashim. Bala for Argaba. Zilnoi, Schmezel Klimpf, Lissarak. Aze.
Oh, Cardool.
Hey.
Shoeleap. Oh. Fanship. Briv. Fosh. Briv. priv. Oh. Friendship. Oh. Shoe leap. Oh. Oh. A force. Oh.
Didn't. Duh.
Shoe leap.
Broccoli, Steve.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh. Friendship. Oh. 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 Oh.
Skizna ploshi, rugi payun, zaruga. Wafitab, muchi pichi, mastishko
Oh.
Corzini Sanguinario.
Galpa fateb, no bakab,
Oh.
Unia hisla.
Oh.
Oh, Groista.
Shoe leap.
Whoa.
A force.
Rushta.
Aha! Oh. Yibsy. Fadish. Ah. Choo.
Ubara Zakuni. Yord Rinka.
Okay, that 20 minutes went by way too fast, but that's fine. That's fine. I've got a little bit started. I had to get up because my back is starting to hurt, so I got up and scraped some of my wall in the background in case you didn't notice. That's one of my extremely long-term projects. Is, you know, after the heat pump has been, you know, done, that is when I can start decorating my office once the heat pump has been in. So my job for this space is to scrape all the wallpaper off the walls.
Kumiao.
Not exactly a fun thing to do, but it needs to be done. So don't, if you see me get up in the middle of, you know, or partway through one of the focus sessions, that is why. Yeah, y'all get to see me do, you know, a little bit of whatchamacallit, DIY. That's the, oh my god, opting. I don't think opting is supposed to be in the countertops. There we go. Let's debug him out of there. That was weird, but whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Augie, it's magic. It's a kind of magic. Magic. Wow. Yeah. Okay. It's fine, though. It's absolutely fine. These things happen, you know. Sometimes things like this happens in The Sims, and you just kind of have to roll with it. You never know what's going to happen in The Sims. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, shall we talk about games? I think we should talk about games, because games, you know, games is where it's at. Am I right? I think I'm right. Let's open up the GX corner and see what all is trending today. So first of all, Deponia is currently free for a limited time over on Steam. Deponia is 100% discount. So if you do not have Deponia, it is a point-and-click single-player puzzle game. I do recommend it. If you like point-and-click games, Deponia is pretty good. It came out in 2012 by Daedalic Entertainment. I do recommend that you get it if you haven't got it already. Yeah, 100% off. You know, it's, yeah, grab it. Go grab it now. Resident Evil Requiem is currently 34% off. So, and I believe that's over on... Hold on. Where'd it go? I just saw it. Okay, I can't find it. It's clicked me over here, and now I can't find it. But yeah, it looks like Resident Evil Requiem over on Instant Gaming is 34% off. So if you were thinking of getting it, 34% is a pretty good sale. Augie in with the with the clip over on Twitch. Thank you there, Augie. Got to show that to Opting. That's, hold on. My God, Opting. I mean, he looks like he was all right with it. Yep. Sometimes it happens. But thank you for the clip, Augie. I appreciate it. Opting is watching it right now. Talk about your counter narrative. Hi, Opting. How are you? Welcome back. So let's see. What do we have? Release calendar for today. We've got The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince, which is a hand-drawn puzzle fantasy. It's a 2D puzzle adventure game featuring beautiful hand-drawn art and a bittersweet tale of wishes and what we're willing to do to make them come true. And that's actually really cute looking. And it is over on Steam if you want to take a look at it. It's being released in less than an hour from now. It does look really, I mean, look at that, the graphics on that, all hand-drawn graphics, really cute. So yeah, if you're into puzzle platformers, this looks like a really cute little game. Also releasing today is Mama's Sleeping Angels, which is a Choices Matter surreal dark comedy game. It's a 1 to 4 player dream exploration game. Free your imaginary friends trapped to eternal sleep by the goddess Mama. Collect cursed items and use weapons to face the monsters in Mama's dreams. That is also over on Steam. It looks so weird. It's a procedural generation horror, multiplayer horror game. If you're into your multiplayer horror games, this might be an interesting game to try. And it is releasing in approximately an hour as well. Hopefully, they'll have a demo upon release so that you can check out the demo and, try it out and then get the game if you're interested. Again, none of these games, by the way, I'm not sponsored by any of these games. I'm just sharing all of the upcoming games with you all. Ooh. Tomorrow, Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake is releasing. I remember the original Fatal Frame when it came out. I loved the original Fatal Frame. I never beat it because it's difficult. It is so difficult, but such a good horror game. Seriously. And look, yeah, and they're bringing out a remake of the sequel. Fantastic. Have any of you played Fatal Frame? Either the original one or the second one. Yeah, they're really, really good games. I do recommend. You will jump out of your skin playing those games, but still really good. Just seeing what else we've got. I'm looking for, specific like cozy type games. Anything that might, that fits the channel aesthetic here. So it doesn't look like, oh, that's a turn-based combat. So that's definitely not up my alley. We do have Monster Hunters. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection. This is the third entry in the Monster Hunter Stories RPG series. Set in the Monster Hunter world where you can become a rider, raising and bonding with your favorite monsters. Augie, you played the demo for this. Is it any good? It is being released. Yeah, trial version available now. Nice. It's being released on the 13th of March of this year. And it is being released on Steam, which is awesome. So if we check out the Steam page. Augie, you enjoyed it? I mean, look at this video. How beautiful does this look? I really want to get into the Monster Hunter series, but I've just time, man. I don't have enough time to play games. And when I do have a little bit of time to play games, my brain is just like, I'll just play The Sims. But this looks like a really good game. It's very anime, which is really neat to see. So you can play the demo, the trial version now, and it is being released in about 1 day and 13 hours from now. It's, if you want to get the base game, it's 55 British pounds. If you want to get the premium deluxe, it's 85 pounds. Dang. So if you pre-order it, you get the layered armor for Eleanor. The deluxe edition is the base game with an additional side story, Rudy, which is being released in autumn of 2026. If you get the premium deluxe edition, then you get the base game, the Rudy side story, and a bunch of different armor and outfits. Honestly, though, to be honest, I would probably get I'd get the deluxe if I were to buy this game. I would get the deluxe edition just so that I got that Rudy side story that's being released in autumn. But saying that, I'm not an actual fan of Monster Hunter series because, I mean, it looks like something I would enjoy, but I've never played it. And since I'm not like a diehard fan, I would probably get the base game, and then later on when the DLC is released, see if I can get it at a discount by getting a package deal. Because sometimes if you have like if the developers make a package, say, like base game plus DLC and a special promotion package, if you already own the base game, then it takes off a percentage of the total cost, and it can sometimes work out cheaper by doing it that way. I'm just saying, it's definitely a good way to do it. Augie, the Monster Hunter stories are you battling alongside monsters rather than battling by yourself. It's worth looking at Monster Hunter Stories 1 just to get the idea. Yeah, because this is the third one in the series. Do they have a link to the first game? Monster Hunter series. Yeah, here we go. Monster Hunter Stories. The very first game is currently, because it came out in holy cow. The first Monster Hunter Stories game only came out came out less than 2 years ago, and they've already made the third. How? How could they make 3 games in less than 2 years? That's just seriously ridiculous. But you can get Monster Hunters 1 and 2 right now for £50 by buying the collection. Or get the deluxe collection, which comes with Monster Hunter Stories 2, and the deluxe kit for Monster Hunter Stories 2. That's not bad for £55, getting 2 games and DLC. That's quite good, to be honest. But yeah, I think if I got any of the Monster Hunter Stories games, I would probably want to start with the first one, to be honest with you. It does look really fun. It definitely looks like a fun little game to play. Well, big game to play, because there's nothing little about the Monster Hunter series. I know that. So, my friends, we have finished our chatty session, our break session for now. Shall we go back into The Sims? And Augie, hopefully your sim will stay out of the cupboards this time. Just saying, just saying that he has no business walking into the middle of the cakes. Baked chocolate mousse. Ooh, are you hungry by any chance? No, you're not. Is anyone hungry? No, no one's overly hungry. Gosh darn it. It's fine. Opting, you're gonna have some black chocolate, baked chocolate mousse, just because reasons. Opting, thank you. For a second, you thought Augie had a Sims in, which he should. I'll agree with you on that one. All right, I want to see what this chocolate mousse looks like. Oh, look! Oh, Opting, come here. There you go. Look at that. A little tiny baked mousse with with a dollop of cream on the top. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. Thanks for the slap though, Opting. I appreciate that. This is Opting, and Augie is not in the house yet. Okay, so who are we gonna follow? You know what? Let's follow Rob. Let's follow Rob Bobson.
Moochie Peachy.
And let's get started on our next focus session, my friends. If you're just dropping in, 20 minutes on the clock, during which we concentrate and, get things done. And then I'll catch up with you all after the focus session.
Uh-huh. Yibs.
Ooh.
Haha. Baima. Sie wag mebish splorab shana.
Oh.
Aha, Nilshaba. Tombarimple. Conqueroo Baima. Mapiro. Huh. Watanabe. Merkid Kaboy.
Sibuna Torble Farbe.
Barsip Neebs.
Barshin.
Gorsoy. Sibu. Enazuk E. Sugarblue. Meh. Stoomsig Salunga. Panave. Bomba Yoops. Shimre Parlalidimp. Saya.
Jaruk. Oh.
Quinarb.
Oh.
Abano Plerum Ganira.
Shuna Batoy.
Watanabe. Merkid Kaboy. Ah, ha ha ha.
Rugi Payun.
Ooh, Pashma Jenzel? Breshna.
Yab Yaverin.
Ah, don't have,
Buddha.
Exonoisance.
Ganesh.
Aha.
Upno Mafrispa.
Ah.
Loopspe. Finerba. Raga. Frina de Yankee? Revuda.
Blofa, Balafoy. Aragaba. Yemfo. Vilpa Brehe. Gibaru Bengu. Infalna Serafi. Kalu Pizoi Brabani.
Pankafalek.
Oh. Vawasu. Bafani Dawi. Rubara. Shalbo. Barlini Yorid.
Ah.
Watuni. Sepsito. Oh, Boogie Lagon. Babade so.
Lamita Noonkim. Shape it. Lanchi. Galank. Nermokrenkus. Balco? Balconaro.
Sturm Garsha Tharg. Tharg. Zud Zud. Ref Siga Palachaba. Yanaba Yaflam Shusha. Brugi Payun. Hampe Tibanu. Squame Quaz.
Bruche. Tedu. Wallacharb Souza. Boona. Wibbis.
Oh, Vadish.
Kiniko Pifarfase?
Ye class Hakunaria Abenor. Prompt Hampe. Who's like Jeffino? Lymphian Zerpa. Lahoin. Spadim. Sawada Nuloy. Abim Prapani Varuda. Omuf. Sikafoof. Wanafajlika. Muscat Treeb. Yaflabab Gor.
Arbovinia Quar. Jabba?
Neebs. Alcha.
Klanav.
Al Bashar. Quark.
Blerna.
Oh, tell a Jim Wibsey. Bafani Dawi. Prubara. Lymphian Zerpa. Lahoin. Spadim. Smurg Zukinik. Safoim. Lampima. Susul. Terrific.
Genja. Leaps. Bo Rislik. Chipwa. Yips Panaru. Baloof. Shabibwa. Farmu. Kapim. Jessene, huh? Wacha?
Hey!
Say, whoa.
Yifka Bumzoi. Falanas Pitfall. Bivanj.
Seraphi. Bayapardu. Skisna Plushi.
Chorg.
Yib Sacranario. Kissapade. Nayafuf. Nibahana Trouble. Shirsa Gribaru. Fwash. Brabogaro. Banji. Genuix Aflan. Sabe. Dobodar.
Zorbite. Orbatani. Pinaru Jasper. Tomba Momo. Skua Planonde. Jessene Cloncus. Splora Jazzota. Baboom. Lumba Cloncus. Purple Purpana. Kirashi Abasane. Reba Ukina Gansu. Squaz Nelcher. Angie Chile. Lindsay Shard.
Oh, tell Jim Whipsy.
Parker. Dinana. Spec. Gina. Nibahana Waxwheel. Zakini Roshpa. Luma. Jabi. Fuiba Kitsuo. Dolbe. Che. Ma. Spec. Gina. Luri. Rabda. Muscat Treve. Yaflabab Gor. Yabasan family. And Tribaragaba. Buster Bood Wafatun Wishi. Bala for Argaba.
Shimray. Gorch Variki Wixona. Huh.
Mambu Dorne, Feferoo.
Bad and crab.
Quas?
Grill meat.
Uh-huh.
With and ball. Oh, banana.
Basook.
On chibi.
Ooh. Emka Harp Dolphus. Sabomanukum, Bebois.
Yes, yes, happy I'm from.
Yibs, Tombra.
Fruit. Chesney Clonkers. Knockers. Osenex Nurchel. Squaz Nurska. Bara Zemre. Churi. Ibahana Trop. Shirsha Gripal.
Jessene Cloncus Rabana.
Oh, Quapo.
Filmar.
New Beam. Ifla. Churi. Banish. Ib.
Listen, Kunar. Sinzibit to Quabe.
Naya Floof Moochie Peachy. What a fish. Inaruja Sop. Squarble Tarbahay Farbina.
Panaclets.
Orbitak.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Ooh. Uh-huh. Hmm.
Saba Morbina. Zifuim Napatane. Ruvin. Cheflet Sacramario. Amsu Badaboy.
Oh, Dukna.
Rugi Babora. Huh?
Huh.
So, terrific.
Eh. Washupaza, Levko.
Mifwa.
Uh-huh.
Da.
Wadida. Obero. Yada Velk. Kisnoy. Seneca Patharja. Mabloff. Yadumsa Legenzo. Bene. Yeah.
Bobna Chupa.
Zarzuya Yerblik. Muchipichi. Karenzi.
Oh,
Ma.
no.
Fiamba.
Wara.
And Fabi Frenoy. Ibana Ishkawanj. Eferu. Vibadeso. Ebois. Parfase Schwoz. Teebs Parfase Horib. Yapik. Yapik Hiboim. Palachaba. Palachaba Kisabe. Moy bin Fefru. Seneca Patharjo. Mabloff.
Sikafoof. Wanafajlika. Shirsha Gibaru. Quinhar. Shuna Batoy. Bobna Chupa.
Huh?
Huh. Yibbalganu Parabada.
Ah.
Yibs Bernkachov.
Ah.
Ringo.
Ah.
Uh-huh. Huh. Yibbalganu Parabada. Banu Wumbi Patil. Uh-huh. Yarba. Yip yip yip. Zagu zagu. Hogan.
Uh-huh. Yibs.
Sequinario. Ulak. Acroba.
Parsafe Yibel Pwemp. Norbs.
Yes, man. Franz Banford. Sure, Franz Beshoshi. Tell me what. I'm begging with you.
Georgiou Bay.
Your boy. Seneca? Bunti Gernaya.
All right, my friends, that is our next break time. It looks like Cody's already taken a break. You started early. Perfectly fine. It's fine. Anyway, my friends, how is your to-do lists coming along? I'm getting there. I've done the packaging for a video that I want to record next week, and I scraped a little bit more of the wall behind me. So, getting there. The only problem with scraping the walls is like you can't see it on in this camera, but you see that just where there's that red bit right there, from that red all the way to the corner of the room, and in that corner, this corner of the room, there's just a pile of boxes. Okay, and it's just full of assorted, like, mostly my stuff, but it's just full of assorted stuff. So it's like I can't scrape the wallpaper off of that corner of the room at all. I have to like move everything, but I can't move things out of that corner until the plasterer has been, and the wall where where they do the plastering has dried. So yeah, I'm a bit stuck for that corner, and I can't scrape the wallpaper off of this corner of the room where I'm sitting because my computer is here. So I can only do that back corner of the room and like the wall, and I'd have to move things around, but I can do the wall underneath the window here to a certain point. And then I can do the other corner of the wall over here, over in that direction. That's by the door up until my desk. So it's like I can only do maybe half the room, maybe 1/3 to 1/2 of the room at the moment. Once the plaster has been, though, I'll be able to move the stuff from this corner over here by the window, and then I can do that corner. And then I'll have to do this corner where my computer and everything is. That'll have to wait until later. It's just an absolute mess. And my browser keeps resetting itself, and I have no idea what is up with it. None whatsoever. Wow. That is so weird. I blame Twitch. I blame Twitch. It's Twitch's fault. It's always Twitch's fault. It's fine. Okay, anyway. Augie, you got a weird ad break, World of Warcraft in German. That is a bit odd. I don't know why they gave you a German ad, but there you go. Maybe it thinks that we're all German because we were talking about German the other day, or Germany the other day. Who knows? Who knows when it comes to Twitch and you know, AI and all that stuff, because you know ads are totally done by AI nowadays. It's sad, but it's true. Opting, don't trust the Germans with Warcraft. Ooh, Opting, too soon. Low blow. Low blow. It's good though. It's good. But yeah, shall we talk about games? Probably a good idea to talk about games. So let's talk a little bit about. I'm not really into Star Wars, so I'm just going to ignore that one. Ghost of Yote gets a free Legends mode. Okay. That's a little bit interesting. Opting, you miss Henning Vine. You haven't seen him on the panel show rotation the last couple years. That's gone over my head there, Opting. Astana, hello, good afternoon to you. You're back from class. Aw, nice. Did you have a good time? I hope you did. I like this meme here. Project Helix by Xbox and a gaming PC. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Yeah, gotta love memes. I like memes. Memes are good. Memes are definitely good. Sit with me while I play Silent Hill 2 so it's not scary. $15. Aw, bless. Someone really wants someone, you know, that's sweet. Opting, Henning Vine is a German comedian who was a regular on various British panel shows for a while. You want to say a couple of years ago, but the first thing you think of is QI with Stephen Fry, so more years ago than that. Augie, he's been on Would I Lie to You recently? Ooh, okay. I don't watch TV, so I'm like 5 or so years behind on QI, and I haven't watched Would I Lie to You in, I don't even know how long ago it's been since I've watched that. Opting eyeball emote. You'll have to see if you can get that recent "Would I Lie to You?" Asana, you talked about a text novel called The Inheritors by William Golding. Okay, William Golding is ringing a bell. Oh, the author of... Okay, of course he's ringing a bell. Best known for Lord of the Flies, sorry. He was born in 1911. British novelist. Of course he's ringing a bell. So yeah, the author of Lord of the Flies, yeah. And The Inheritors. So The Inheritors, you've piqued my interest here, Astana. The Inheritors was written in 1955. It is his second novel. And is a work of prehistoric fiction concerning the extinction of one of the last remaining tribes of Neanderthals at the hands of the more sophisticated Homo sapiens. Oh, cool. That sounds like a really good book. Are you I'm guessing that you've read it or are reading it. If you have read it, what do you think of it? Opting Lord of the Flies being a really bad predicator of human behavior in cases of emergency. Possibly a good predictor of chat's behavior when you're left unsupervised. I like it, Opting. I like it. Hi, Kristen. How are you this afternoon? Glad to see you. Or this morning, I should say. It's still morning for you, right? But how you doing? Augie, it's all fend for ourselves when we're left unsupervised. This is very, very true. So let's see. What do we have for free games? Arknight's End Field is currently free. Honkai Star Rail. Conquer Star Trek Fleet Command. Game of Thrones Winter is coming. And that's really all of the freebies at the moment. Well, the free-to-play selection anyway. We've got some free games. So Deponia is free. Spellcasters Chronicles on Steam is currently free to play in early access. It's a free 3v3 action strategy game. Astana, you've read excerpts, and it was very interesting to see the difference between the narration of the Homo sapiens versus the Neanderthals. You plan on getting the book so you can read it. You'll have to let me know what you think of it. It was written or published in 1955, so unfortunately it's not going to hit public domain anytime soon. So that's a real shame. You really think of games like Sorry, I've got games on the brain. You really think of things like that as being, that they're that old, because I mean it's like 75 years old. You think of it as being in the public domain because it's been around for so long, but there's not. Books written in the 50s or published in the 1950s are definitely not in the public domain yet. Okay, so what is this? Weirdlets. Work with your pet on the desktop and play with friends in-game. Weirdlets is a desktop pet game that blends productivity and play. Customize your pets and homes, hang out with friends, enjoy mini-games, and let your pets keep you company on your desktop while you work or study through the day. Okay. That is rather cute. It would get very distracting for me though. But it is rather cute looking. And it is free, by the way. So, if you're looking for a little desktop pet for your PC, check out Weirdlets on Steam. Cozy, relaxing, and cute, says some of the recently posted positive reviews. Astana, you might be able to find the book in your university's library. Most likely, I think you should be able to, yeah. It is one of the it is one of the classics by, you know, a well-known author. So if your Steam library, if your Steam library, oh my god, if your university's library doesn't have it, or if they can't get a hold of it, I'd be very surprised. What is it with me and not being able to talk today? I freaking swear. Planet Coaster is currently free at the moment, it looks like. Here you go. If you go, it's on Digifile. So if you don't have Planet Coaster, you can go over to Digifile and get Planet Coaster for free. Oh no, it's ended. Oh no, it just ended. Oh gosh darn it. It doesn't look like you can do it now. Never mind. I hate when things like that happen. Sucks. It's fine. Astana gaming words screw. I always screw up my words. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's just one of those days for me, I swear. So that's pretty much it. There's a few trailers that are out for Sennaku Dynasty, Black Sailors, Fortnite, Drakamar, and Clive Barker's Hellraiser. I'm interested in seeing what this Drakamar is. This looks really cute. I've muted the video, by the way, because I don't want to get in trouble for copyrighted music. But it looks like a little platform puzzler game. Yeah, just wait a minute. Wait a minute, Super Sweetbot. We'll get back into focusing in a minute. Yeah, it looks like a little platform puzzler game. With lots of mini games spread throughout. It looks really cute. I might have to take a look at this, just as a fun little game to play, you know, when I get bored or something. That looks dead cute. Alright, my friends, let's go ahead, let's get back into The Sims. Opting, it's time to quit lazing around and get some work done. I'm not calling you out, Opting, I'm calling your sim out. Alright, my friends, let's get in on the timer, shall we? 20 minutes on the clock. Opting, no, that's fair all around. I'm just like, I don't want to feel like I'm specifically calling you out there. Huggy, harsh, but fair. Alright, 20 minutes on the clock, and I will catch up with you all in the break after the focus. Let's go. Get work done. Let's do it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh-huh. Yibs. Uh-huh.
Schmezel Yvina Ukaru. Turip Mulivar.
Fuzzy.
Laxana Skibaru. Shirsha Gibaru. Quinar. Hmm.
Vobal. Zuma Forb.
Sawada Nuloi. Abim Prapani Varuda. Rugi Payun. Squaz Nelcher. Lanji Chilo. Lindsay Shard.
Reba. Naya Floof. Boy Bigranoy. Oh, shit.
Jaruk. Jaruk. Oh. No. Bawara. Shuna Batoy. Yibsy. Fadish. Oh. Mifwa. Da. Faru. Sul to riff. Wasusa.
Huh?
Oribia.
Oh,
Uvene Sepino.
Bine.
Jimene. Ensenoi
Yibs.
My beast. Muscat Treeb. Yaflip Abgor. Sibuna Torble Farbe.
Simbab Kriko.
Harshin.
Shamabu.
Ah. Oh.
Spino? Yafruz.
From Pompeii. Looks like Jeffina.
Kim.
Usma, Vadish. Ah.
Lamita Noon Kim. Shape it. Launchy.
Steve Charso Denoy.
Parsip Neebs.
Plagisi.
Or soy. Sibu.
Oh, Shusha. Tenny.
Bob Nachup.
Yips. Ha. Yo-yo. Whistler.
Fribby Garnouche. Oop, oh, oh, ah. Ah.
Nonafej. Yasharu.
Tashibi Nayafloof.
Diesel. No. Yebu. No. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jaruk. Oh. Go.
Free.
Wara.
Craney. Bipsum. Yakni. Pimpaloosh Yakni. Clark. New Yapsa. Suneb.
Huh.
Olakuma Fej. Yimple. Sway. Nonafej. Yasharu.
Banda Walake, Arashibnuya.
Suneb.
Orgas, Banaka Foyab.
Park. Chronochech. Demba Bifna. Simze. Jambra.
Ibawa.
Pifatal Bavambi.
Naibi.
Thimbe. Yanifad. Retinu. Ah, Neebs.
Belaroo. Yabakoy.
Apollo.
Lenabe.
Karama.
Sangula Yamishka. Ishidor Nayap.
Farbik Anana. Shenek. Buna. Huh?
Yips.
Oh,
Yipsy.
Jim Whipsy.
Oh. Yumamoosh. Ogunshima. Uwibis Yif. Waksa.
Farpasa Asanoy Flarib. Seraphi Bayapardu. Skisnaplushi. Galpa Fateb. Benopa Campe.
Zarb's Canoe. Merstafusha. Belaroo. Yabakoy. Hargrit Planabe. Oh, Iklavov.
Nibahana Trouble. Shirshak Ribaru. Stumpsy. Tisa Web Galarga. Uchima.
Squarble Tarbahe Farbina.
Finoy Cho.
Orbitak.
Ah, Beps Nikoi.
Etzna.
Frida. Donafaria.
Unyabi.
Chabby Gobi. Roshi
Ah.
Even day so fancy
Ah.
for Maya. Mobim? Parsife Froben. Skuma Plonde.
Yeah, no, we.
Naya Floof Muchi Pichi. Wanafej Usha.
Suprib.
Sacrario. Ulak. Acroba.
Oop, oh, oh, ah. Ah. Earthflip. What's that? Creeper. Oh. Mifwa. Varu. Chupaza? Mifwimp. No. Herba. Oop, oh, oh, ah. Huh. Jaruk. Jaruk. Oh, no. Owara. Fribigarnouche. No, c'est not. What's that? Oh, mi foi. Varou. Yalig. Huh. Oh, no. Jaruk. Oh, no. Owara. Nuba. Wafitab. Muchi Pichi. Masti Scorpina. Zaparo Pondo. Bruja Dolopa.
Yip, zagu, zagu, Hogan.
You snooze. Rabatsa Yibo. Snebara. Ibna.
Fechar, Quib.
Limwa. Blofa, Balafoy. Aragaba.
Oh,
Yem.
Cooperative Yibs.
For no celebritus, Gorch Botne. Genuig Saflan. Sabi. Dobadan. Wafitab. Muchipichi. Masti Scorpina. Abo. Zamona Saro. Parsife Froben. Skuma Plondi.
Fusugaru.
Oh.
Viva. Inabush Pishushi.
Abi Munip.
All right, my friends, we have finished with our third focus session for today. Optine's asleep. Mir's asleep. Rob is currently looks like he's finishing up on the computer, and Cody is putting away a book after reading it. So, you know, our Sims are doing okay. I think they're a bit tired today, though. It is hump day, so the fact, you know, that they're all tired kind of matches with me being tired. I'm ready for a nap. I don't know about you all. Definitely ready for a nap. Astana, you like the fancy trash can. I love this trash can. In The Sims, it's a... there it is. It matches so well with these cupboards that I always lose it. But yeah, this is the nano trash can in The Sims. When you, like, let's say there was some trash over here, and I put it in here, the household would get 10 simoleons per person. So yeah, if I put stuff in the bin, the household would get currently 40 simoleons. When any of the Sims put stuff in the bin, then they just get the simoleons for themselves. So that's 10 simoleons, you know, for one person. But yeah, it costs like 1,000 and 1,000 simoleons through build buy, but it's such a handy bin because it's free money. And it's awesome. So it's like if you have a full household of 8 Sims, within 15 uses, you've not only made your money back, but you've made a little bit of a profit, you know? So yeah, it's really good. Astana, you're also very tired, but you have choir practice later. Oh, that sounds like fun, though. Choir practice was always... Oh, excuse me. Choir practice was always a highlight of my days when I was in uni. Opting, you figured out how to cycle through outfits and resave to the gallery. Does it automatically update you? Updating your... Yeah, it's... I have to go into the gallery and basically delete your sim from the household and then put your sim back into the household, if that makes sense. So it's very much a manual thing. Hey Rock, how's it going? Glad to see ya. I wish that when you updated Sims in the gallery, that it automatically updated the Sims in the game. That would be so cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen that way. It is very much a manual thing. Upton's just saying hi to Rock. Okay, it's fine. But our Sims are doing really well. There's no mail, so that's fine. But how are you, Rock? Do you like my new chains? By the way, I've got these. Which hold on, let me go into the chatting screen real quick. Actually, no, I can't. But yeah, I've got these, which are an autumnal, green and like amber color beads and gems, and then I've got these ones, which are attached to my other glasses, which are like green and purple gemstones and beads, with a little fairy leaf, little green leaf, and a little fairy flower. Now I can just wear my both pairs of glasses around the house, and when I go out, and I can just, if I need to wear one pair of glasses, I can just take one pair off and immediately put the other one on, and it's absolutely fine. There we go. See, I bought these specifically so I could do this, and the reason why I do it, is because since I've had to get the second pair of glasses, I keep leaving one pair of glasses or the other, like downstairs or up here, and or I forget to change them. So now, if I wear both of them, both pairs, then it's, yeah. I don't have to worry about it now, and I can just wear the glasses. It's great. I like it. Opting up to me then, more sensible outfits versus developed traits. Opting, what about just constantly misplacing my glasses as God intended? I have overridden God. Thank you very much. Forget God. I've overridden them. What I say goes. I am very much a fan of the song "Fuck You, I Won't Do What You Tell Me." So opting about bloody time someone needed to override God. Rook, can we play Fortnite for 69 hours? No. I mean, you can. You can totally play Fortnite for 69 hours. I will very happily let you. But as for me, no. But what's going on, Rock? Everything all right over on your end of the world? Your end of your middle part of the United States? And by middle, I mean more eastern than middle, but you're there. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's one of those days, okay? Shush. I'm gonna exit to the main menu. Yes, I want to save and exit. Thank you. And nope, that's not what I wanted to open. That's what I wanted to open. Ruck, you just woke up and it was Pogger that I'm still alive. Oh yeah. We're alive for a good 7 more minutes or something like that. I don't know until we hear a blingy bleep. That is how long we are alive for. You woke up. You woke up earlier when I was like 2 minutes away from ending the first stream, but you just went to bed. You'd just gone to bed. Holy cow, Rock. Opting, hooray for daylight savings. 2 weeks of this. Ugh. Oh, you just went, you're saying that you caught me live. You woke up and then saw that I was live, but then saw that I was in and then went back to sleep. I got you. You went back to bed instead of yeah. I gotcha. I understand. Barely, but it's Wednesday. Monday I'm tired. Wednesday I'm tired. Friday, I just want to. Oh my goodness. Friday, I just want to curl up and hibernate for the weekend. You know how it goes, right? Okay, what do we have for deals? Gaming deals. What do we got? So, what is the cartridge chaos bundle? Over on Humble Bundle, we've got cartridge chaos, which is, oh my gosh. Indie games with a retro feel. We've got the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. Corn Kids 64. Super Indie Karts Ultra Karting. Astro Dogs. Anodyne 2, which is actually a really good game. And Super Mag Bot. If y'all like your retro style games, yeah, you might want to check out this Humble Bundle. It does look rather good. And it's 16, pay at least 17 British pounds for all 8 games, which isn't bad. That's like £17 for 8 games. That's a little over £2 per game, which is a really good deal. So there you go. Rock, did I see your comment on my YouTube post? Yeah, I saw that. I responded. Also, I am so sorry for you all having to go through daylight savings time. It'll be us in a couple of weeks. I think we're at the end of this month for daylight savings. Paul would know. Paul would 100% know. He knows exactly when stuff like this is. So let's see, what else is in the deals aggregator? We've got No Man's Sky over on Instant Gaming for 68% off. I do like No Man's Sky, but it doesn't like me. But yeah, if you like science fiction, space, open world games where you can explore worlds, definitely check out No Man's Sky. It is a good game. It's just the game and my computer. Well, the game's updates and my computer hated each other. So there you go. Rock, what time is it? It is almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you don't forget tomorrow that I won't go live at yeah. So yeah, as Rock has said, everyone, tomorrow. That's what you thought. Yeah, as Rock has mentioned. Hold on, let me go into the chatting screen. Here we go. So as Rock has mentioned, tomorrow, my friends, no daytime streams tomorrow or Friday because we do evening streams on a Thursday and Friday instead. So we've got Thursday and Friday night, 8 p.m. UK time with Minecraft. Thursday night is me playing Minecraft in the Portal Project Challenge. We're going off and exploring the Jungle Temple or Jungle Ruins this week. And on Friday, it's going to be Paul playing his thing. Also, I do have a bit of an update. It seems like we're getting our smart meters installed on Tuesday next week. So unfortunately, we're not going to have any live streams during the day next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no live streams next week. I am really, really sorry about that. But real life, once again, has decided that has, intervened and I guess decided that I need a break or something. I don't know. But in case y'all are curious, Monday I'm going over to Manchester for a onstage performance featuring Matt Dinneman and Jeff Hayes. Matt Dinneman is the author of Dungeon Crawler Carl! Exclamation DCC. And Jeff Hayes is the guy that
Change, fam.
exactly. Jeff Hayes is the guy who narrates the audio books over on Audible. Rock, why did I get quiet when I don't know. There, I turned up the microphone. How's that? Is that better? I think it's because I've just got the microphone like turned up to the max on the other scene, and I forgot to do it on this one. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be live at 3 p.m. your time tomorrow instead of 2 p.m. your time. Yeah, that makes sense. So, brain. My brain is definitely not braining. So yeah, Monday is that. So yeah, I'm gone all day because Manchester is a long way. It's a good drive from where I live. And I want to do things in the city while I'm there because I very rarely go to Manchester. So getting to do things in the city while we're there, sounds like fun. So that's Monday. Tuesday, we're getting the smart meters fitted in the house, according to what my housemate posted over on Telegram. Yeah, there'll be no internet or electricity on a Tuesday while the smart meters are being fitted. Not sure of the exact time, but it will most likely happen during, while I'm supposed to be live streaming. So, yeah, I can't help that. And then Wednesday, there's no live streams on Wednesday because I've got a thing at Paul's College that's happening. So, there you go. Rock, have you heard of Dungeon Pogger, Carl? Opting, break time isn't the time for braining. Leave the braining for focus time. So Monday, but not next Monday. Yep. It'll be Monday after next for our next Work With Me live stream. That is the 23rd. The 23rd of March will be our next daytime live stream. But tomorrow night is our next Fort Craft Mine Night stream. Gosh darn it, Rock, you got me there. So yeah, looking forward to tomorrow night. Oh dear. So yeah, it's one of those days, I swear. Anyway, Rock, I was gonna say Minecraft. Why did I correct myself? Brains, Rock. Brains. That's why. I told you I'm not braining properly right now. I told you I'm not braining properly. Anyway, my friends, thank you all so much for being here. I think I'm just gonna go and get myself a big, giant glass of Pepsi and caffeinate myself. So I will see you all here tomorrow night, 8 p.m. UK time. Please, that's 3 p.m. Central for those of you over in the United States. So please take care of yourself. Please stay hydrated. Please stay safe. And have a wonderful day. Bye. Bye, Zev. Take care, Optine.